Good evening, friends. Uh, Let me begin today's poem rendition with a four-liner. It's all in the life's drill. Certain things are meant to go wrong, and they will. It's all in the life's drill. Certain things are meant to go wrong, and they will. But they aren't meant to bring you down. They aren't meant to bring you down. They are just there to test your will. So, the title of my first poem is The Tree Covered in Red. The large tree standing tall and erect sways in joy as September spreads its cloak of happiness. Come October, a few exquisite red flowers bloom. The tree is exuberantly dancing in sheer delight. Come November, the rains drizzle, the atmosphere is vibrant with hope. Now the tree is completely red, and even the tramp who passes by looks at it in naked bewilderment. Soon, it's December. The frost begins to cover the earth. The flowers wither, and the tree becomes barren. I've passed by the tree several times during the year, but I have never seen it grieving. I've never seen it grieving. And even in the month of December, it smiles and waves at me. I look at it amazedly and ask, "Don't you ever grieve for your loss?" It replies with a grin, "No, there's no use shedding tears. No, there's no use shedding tears. I wait for the next September to come and cover me with red once again." Thank you. Well, the second poem that I'm going to render today is titled The Jamun Tree. As you enter my bungalow, there's a tall jamun tree towards the right that welcomes you with a smile. You can see the tree even from the road, but you can't gauge its love and charm from outside. It's not so dear to me for its jamuns. I rather adore it for the feeling of strange belongingness which it emanates from its stems and leaves. The bungalow just consists of me, him, and the jamun tree. Sometimes I feel that it would rather be happy to have children play around it. But my daughter is all grown up and no longer stays with us. And it's just me, him, and the jamun tree. Perhaps someday my daughter shall get married and have a child or two, but they will never get to play around the jamun tree, for we would be transferred out by then, and the bungalow shall be owned by someone else. Perhaps, as a railway officer and frequent transfers associated with it, I should have learned this art long back. Getting attached and then abandonment. Getting attached again and then abandonment again. But then, I'm a poet too. And poets never really get used to abandonment. The jamun tree, to cover up for the missing human company, engages in conversation with the numerous birds that play with it. I've seen a white owl too lazily perched on it. They say the tree is its own. A guest was telling me that he saw a snake once slowly climbing over it to eat up the eggs laid by a bird. I can hear the jamun tree cry in its memory. But then it recovers quickly. Trees, unlike poets, have a strange way to cover up their grief. After all, it's so complete in itself. Perhaps, when I leave this bungalow, the jamun tree shall also wave at me, shed a few tears, and then smile again with the birds. But I shall remember its company forever and forever and forever. The third poem which I am going to narrate is titled The Inner Strength. The evening knows what betrayal means. The evening knows what betrayal means. She has seen promises being shattered like simple breaking of colorful glass bangles. She has watched abandonment and despair as even the shadows have left her. She perfectly understands what solitude means, for she has seen time leave her alone and lonely. She exactly knows what endless waiting means, for she has expectantly stood on the shores of the dark sea, waiting for the sun to rise up again and take her in his warm arms. The other day, when I saw the evening having a colorful glint, I watched at her in naked bewilderment and embracing her in my arms, asked, "From where do you get the sparkle, despite having experienced so much of hurt and pain?" With one hand on my shoulder and lifting my chin with the index finger of the other, the evening said with a smile, "You should never despair over the aches. You should never despair over the aches. After all, they come to you for a reason." While I naively stood still in front of her, she continued, "I'm always grateful to the showers of agonies here and there, for they taught me wherein lies my inner strength. I'm always grateful to the showers of agonies here and there, for they taught me wherein lies my inner strength." And the last poem which I'm going to render today is titled Adverse Moments. Sometimes they confine you in a web. Sometimes they drift you from their way. They hound you, they hatter you. But adverse moments never stay. Life is a long journey and adventure, but every night witnesses the sun's ray. The murkiness is a guest of instants. Adverse moments don't stay. They make their presence felt to check your fetter in the hot month of May. They roast you for a split of a second, but adverse moments don't stay. I treat the adverse moments like some momentary guests in the archway. My heart is confident that they shall pass. After all, they aren't made to stay. So friends, thank you for listening to me. I would like to end with a four-liner. The more the time challenges, the more the light glows. The more the time challenges, the more the light glows. Seeing the life's resilience, time bends and goes. Thank you. Thank you so much.